SMCI is down 3.65% in the regular session of today, the 20th of March 2023. Yesterday, I believe it indicated that it's going to raise around $1.8 billion or something of that nature, or in that sort of range. And the company currently has around $350 million in cash as things stand right now. By some measures, that is not really a huge amount of money. But in any case, in the short term, SMCI has shown high correlation with the S&P 500, as you can easily imagine. In the long term, the average correlation with the broader market is between a range of greater than and equal to 0.2 and less than 0.4. On days when the market is up, SMCI shares tend to outperform the broader market. But also on days when the market is down, it also tends to lose way more value. And we have this fundamental report from the folks at CFRA, and it says here that they see sales rising by 100% this year, 2024. That's the financial year. It will end in June of this year, and 47% in 2025, after a 37% increase last year. So they're indicating that generative AI and investments in large language models and ongoing cloud momentum are driving robust infrastructure demand. So they believe SMCI's high growth AI slash GPU and rack scale solutions, which was up 50% which was a plus 50% of sales in the second quarter of I want to believe this current financial year of theirs, and they're seeing strong traction. While focused on large data center and OEM customers will drive further growth. SMCI currently looks to expand its 5,000 rack per month capacity in this financial year. They also expect the company's super server and GPU server product lines to see increased adoption for AI training and inference workloads. And the investment rationale, according to them, is that their buy rating reflects a positive outlook driven by strong demand from data centers, cloud service providers, AI implementations, and new server upgrade cycles. SMCI is well positioned to benefit from growing adoption of generative AI, which requires significant increases in data center storage and computing power. They see strong prospects for new partnerships and design wins, particularly in the enterprise market. SMCI's new server platforms and innovative technologies like advanced I/O models, software-defined silicon, and liquid cooling will likely drive a product refresh cycle. Additionally, SMCI can leverage rising demand for its NVDA/HGX solution to boost top line growth and maintain a healthy backlog. Risks to their rating and target price include supply chain disruptions, production delays, a reduction in IT spending, slower than anticipated traction for new offerings, and increased competition in the server market. So over their 12-month target for SMCI is 1,033, and it's based on the price per earnings of 32x, and whatever it is they're saying there. Okay, so moving on, we can, as I pointed out earlier on, we have it's currently holding this loss of around 3.6% or roughly thereabouts. So this is the chart of SMCI. Is that what we have? Yes, this is the daily chart, and see, I want to believe this stock obviously is somewhat associated with Nvidia, and indeed the productivity that the market participants or the broader market, the broad economy is convinced that will be achieved and derived from the implementation of generative AI. So SMCI has it reached this high of 1,195 as of when? As of let's get that date. Let's get the date as of Wednesday, about exactly 1 week ago. Yeah, it reached this high of 1,195.31 and has continued to correct from those levels. So we have it's not very far away from 851.02, and they have downward further downward projection of 610.66. What are the odds that it's going to retrace all the way down there? So the 10 period moving average, is that what we have there? I think it's the 20 period moving average or something like that. Okay, let's say it's the 10 period moving average is forecasted for tomorrow to have to trade at to have a value of around 1000 and 1097.87 by Friday. It's expected to spike to 1107.36 and then begin to trend lower again and drop all the way down to 630.15. If this is anything to go by, then we all have to brace ourselves for what might possibly happen. Okay, but in any case, the upper projections we have here, we have 993 and we have 1039.41, we have 1084.88, we have 1136.85, and then above that resistance, I want to believe it's 52-week high, is 1234.29, and then the most upper projection on this daily chart will be 1468.15. And let's see what we have on the weekly chart for SMCI. On the weekly chart, the stock has exceeded all of its Fibonacci projections, and weakness is predicted for its 10 period moving average. I want to believe was that the 20 period moving average weakness. Weakness is projected, and let's look at its 45-minute chart and see what we have there. Okay, let's see on the 45-minute chart we have the most upper projection is not as ambitious as what we have on the daily chart. Let's see. We're trying to find whether we're going to see anything much more ambitious in terms of projections. Anything higher than what we have seen on the daily chart. Let's look at the 4-hour chart. Likely to look like what we saw on the daily chart. On the 4-hour chart, we are seeing strength is projected. I want to believe on its. Would this be the 20 period moving average? So it is a 20 period. So it's not the 10 period. Or is it the 20 period? Okay, one of those. Let's say it's the 10 period moving average. Strength is projected, and it's only the 4-hour chart. It's not, 4-hour chart. But in any case, it's projecting high prices that hasn't values that it hasn't really done. It hasn't really printed in. I would say, of course, in the last 52 weeks, it hasn't printed all the way towards 1244.65. So this is what is projected on its 4-hour chart. Strength is projected to come back in, and this will also, obviously, if that turns out to be the case, and we're talking about tomorrow alone, this is what is projected, and that will be a huge rally, because the stock is trading out at it's 876.9 for it to rebound to 1,244 or even higher than that. We're talking about something close to 50%, and what are the odds that SMCI is going to print a 50% rebound? The odds are not really that high, But in any case, that's what the projection is saying. That I guess we'll probably have to come back to this and see whether this will be the case. If this remains the case, if this projection of its 10 period moving average still remains the same in the coming sessions, in the coming days, then maybe there's a chance that you can rely on it. But if it fades away, after some time, then you just know that it wasn't supposed to be. So on this 4-hour chart, upper projection goes all the way towards $133.18. So SMCI down around what do we have? 3.56%, just still holding on to those gains. So there should be some news out there, and there's a good chance it's likely to be about the funds it's going to raise. Super microcomputer currently down 5 consecutive days, on pace for longest losing streak since December of last year. Let's see. Okay, there are a couple of data here. Let's see. It says here down 223.89 dollars, or 2.62. Okay, even higher than that will be the lowest close since February 29th of this year, when it's closed at 866.12. Currently down 5 consecutive days, down 25.33% about this period, longest losing streak since December of last year, December 6th, when it fell for 5 straight trading sessions. So let's watch this cycle of sessional retracements. This is the fifth one, I want to believe. Okay, so what's 5 day stretch since the 5 day? Okay, it's still the same thing. Okay, it's not the same thing. What's 5 day stretch since the 5 days ending the 20th of March 2022, when it fell 26.35%, up to 0.42% a month to date, up 212.07% year to date, down 25.33 from its all-time high of 1,188.07% on March. That's exactly 1 week ago, up 688.23% from 52-week low, when it closed at 112.52%. So as a matter of fact, the stock is, if you're trying to still get in, we are also considering to get in. So it's a warning for us and yourself as well. Just know that the money has already been made. This dip is coming in. I'm not exactly sure that it will absolutely provide the best opportunity for you to get in. I'm not exactly sure that this dip is a very good one, but the stock is, or the company is in the same space with Nvidia. I want to even believe that it's pretty much associated with Nvidia, and indeed as well, highly correlative with the broader market. So in some ways, you may be convinced, you may see no reason why you shouldn't buy this dip on SMCI. But in any case, these are some of the data you are associated with SMCI, up around 50.98% from its 52-week closing low of $93.28 on the 25th of April of 2023. So these are the things you just have to bear in mind. It has gained over, what's the figure, 850.98% since the last since almost a week, almost a month, almost a year ago. So 52 weeks ago, it has gained 680.23%. Since the 25th of April last year, it has gained 850.90%. So you have to add all of these you have to factor all of these while you are evaluating your move into the stock. So fundamentals sound good. Yes, by some metrics, the stock is expected to even accelerate even further. But just also bear in mind that the money has already been made. This is not to say that the money wouldn't be made anymore. So let's quickly go back and see whether we have any projections on the monthly side of things. We have seen the 1 day and the 1 week. Let's look at the 1 month and see whether we have anything. Okay, we don't have projections on this. There's also the chance that we're going to see anything on the quarterly chart is not looking really fantastic. Let's look at it anyway. Okay, there isn't anything there. There isn't enough data for SMCI. It hasn't really been around for a very long time, since started trading since 2007. There might be some projections there, but there, quarterly wise, there isn't a huge amount as such, So SMCI, let's see what's going on there. It's still holding loss of around 3.42%. So see what you make of it, and I'll definitely continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.